Meeting via GoToMeeting, the Board of Health held their first meeting since the COVID-19 emergency began in late February. The board reviewed data regarding COVID cases on a local level. The data was provided by Health Department Superintendent Sigal Reese.
So the red line is cumulative cases. So that's adding up all our cases really since the first day of March 1st. And that's the increase of all cases. The blue line is the the weekly count of cases. And we can see, we start out with 5, we went to 11, 34. So this is the number we have for that week indicated below on the graph. We did see a little, a plateau between from the 4th to the 11th and then the 12th to the 18th. This number here at the end, I think is a little deceiving. It looks pretty small right now with 34 last week. I would say when I run this at the end of this week, I bet that number will go up because of the delay in reporting.
After reviewing data, the board then turned to sanitarian Angelo DeLuca for an update on essential and non-essential businesses following social distancing requirements.
Okay. Yes, as far as I'm aware, I've been to several locations and they all have the color tape on the floor. They have signage about social distancing and all that. So far so good. So hopefully it stays that way. And again, as soon as we hear from the governor and his guidelines, and we'll go from there.
The Board of Health will be meeting again on Monday, May 18th at 10:30 a.m. The Board of Selectmen met remotely for their usual Tuesday night meeting. With no public hearing scheduled, the board moved right into new business, which included discussion of the FY 2021 budget and an update regarding the retirement inquiry from Director of Finance and Accounting, Tom McQuaid.
Based on that process that I just described and the fact that these people applicants have been advised the whole thing's on hold, the process is on hold, where we are in the budget, having to get through this town meeting and then close out the fiscal year and other matters that need to be done, I think it makes sense to accept Mr. McQuaid's offer to stay on. Personally, I'd like to see some type of limit at this time, like ask him to stay on for another year and have the manager start the process again, say in January, so that we have a nice timely process to find a replacement. That's my initial thoughts at this time.
The board voted unanimously to keep Mr. McQuaid on for the duration of his contract. Mark Ryan joined the board later in the meeting to review the DPW road paving project. The board voted in favor of the DPW's road plans. Tony Mizuko, at the conclusion of the meeting, discussed the governor's recent stay-at-home order extension and the tentative plan beyond that date with an update on Norwood Hospital capacity.
Mr. Maloney mentioned Norwood Hospital and in general where we're going with COVID-19 as a whole. The governor extended the stay-at-home order until May 18th. We don't know whether that will be extended beyond then. They're looking at possibly having some sort of a phase 1 of opening either after that or perhaps a few weeks after that May 18th date. The hospital numbers have been stable. They have not hit capacity. We have here Norwood Hospital as of yesterday was at around 60% capacity. That's a good thing. We did not see an overload of hospitals, which was beneficial. As we relax social distancing protocols, you will see those numbers tend to trend up. But luckily, we have not had a capacity issue at the hospital as of yet. They have run out of testing. They have been able to test with the doctor's order all the way from when they tested their first patient from COVID-19, which I believe was actually myself about 7 or 8 weeks ago.
The Selectmen will meet again next week. Wednesday night, the school committee met to cover a number of items on their agenda. Following the approval of minutes, Dr. Thompson provided the committee with some good news about a teacher in the district.
We are sharing our congratulations with high school teacher Molly Uppenkamp. Molly was just awarded the Outstanding Educator in Teaching Physics Award. It's a statewide award. So we want to say congratulations to her and well deserved. She walks, talks, and chews gum doing civics. She is amazing. I had the joy of going on a forced march through Washington on the civics trip a couple years ago. She's an amazing individual and an amazing educator, and this is a well-deserved honor.
The committee had an appearance from Kristen Capizio of the Extended Day Program. Most of the discussion was centered around the fees for the Extended Day Program. This was just an informational presentation and there was no vote taken. During the budget, Ms. Sheridan and Dr. Wyeth provided a report on the grants and committee members Bodenhofer and Stewart updated everyone on the budget subcommittee. To end the meeting, the committee made 2 votes to continue paying 2 different departments of Norwood Public Schools.
All right, so the motion made by Maya and seconded by Dave Catania is to pay extended day at least through May 4th at this time. So on that motion, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Was that unanimous? Yes. Okay, so 5-0.
So I will make a motion to continue paying food services employees through the remainder of the school year.
Okay, is there a second on that motion?
Happy to second.
All right, thank you, Dave. Discussion on that motion to pay food services through the rest of the school year. Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right, that is unanimous as well, 5-0. All right, thank you.
The next school committee meeting will be May 13th. Thursday night, Dr. Thompson hosted a virtual Oldham Principal Forum for the 2 finalists for next year's Oldham Principal job. Each finalist had 45 minutes to introduce themselves and field questions presented to them from Dr. Thompson and parents. The first finalist of the night was Michael Banks, an assistant middle school principal in Lowell. Banks has been in the education field for 25 years. The second finalist was Stephen Olson, the chief academic officer and principal at Seven Hills Charter School in Worcester. Olson has also been in the education field for 25 years. NCM is broadcasting both forums in full on the NCM Government Channel. For complete government coverage, tune into the NCM Government Channel or watch it on demand at norwoodcommunitymedia.org.